I'm so glad I bumped into you. I have a question to ask you. I heard that you're good at reading other people. I can usually tell if someone is a good or bad person by the way that I feel when I'm around them. I try to listen carefully to what other people are saying. With introverted feeling, I'm judging things like how they treat me, if I trust them, and whether how they act aligns with my personal values or not. But you use introverted thinking. So you read people differently.
You're right. It's different, but we both lead with an introverted judging function. So it's not a world apart. I'm also judging how other people's actions stand to impact me, and whether I can trust them. But I don't use my personal values as a measure.
Then how do you do it?
Through observation. When I read people, I'm focused on the degree to which other people's words and actions make sense to me. I draw inferences from what's actually occurring, in front of my eyes.
Cool. Tell me more.
You can read a lot from the way a person moves. How they walk into a room. How they sit. Where they choose to sit. The way that they hold a drink in their hand. The speed at which they sit down. Or stand up.
It sounds like you pay close attention to detail.
When it matters. Or if it interests me. I need a clear motive. Eye movements and breathing patterns are also a good measure for reading other people.
It sounds like you get a lot of information from your extroverted sensing.
I would say that being dominant in introverted thinking can make me very analytical of what I see taking place in the world around me.
I'd say that using extroverted intuition makes me open-minded about what people around me might do next. I'm in tune with the possibilities. I sometimes think, what would I do if I was in their shoes? But if I know a person well, then my introverted sensing makes it easier to predict their behavior and their actions.
Makes sense.
When you are analyzing social situations, do you ever make predictions about what you think other people will do next?
All the time. Because my introverted intuition is in third place, I don't tend to focus on the distant future, but I'm often making predictions about what I think will happen in the near future. When I'm judging other people, I find it important to work out if what they are saying is true.
Me too. But when you don't know someone very well, it can be hard to tell.
Naturally. For me, it's helpful to tune into their facial expression and body language. And I tend to look for the logical inconsistencies in what other people say or do. Whether their words and actions line up. The tone of voice in which they say things can give a lot away.
Do you see patterns?
Yes. I see patterns. Based on the sensory information that I'm connecting with. In the moment.
Could be because of your introverted intuition. In third place.
Could be.
So what have you read from me during this conversation?
At first, you were a bit hesitant to ask me the question. But then you relaxed when you realized I was okay with it. You seem like you want to end it here. Maybe you have somewhere you need to go or something you need to do.
Yes. I have to catch a train. But thanks for the chat.
No problem.